Step out. Oh, my goodness. Step out, ma'am. Man, we got somebody on the floor, bro. She looks sick and seven, bro.
At 5:59 a.m. on August 23rd, 2023, the Tampa Police Department 911 operator received an emergency call from a cell phone registered in the area. The caller was a young woman, gasping for breath and panicking. In the background, the call could be heard the sound of a fan and a vague noise that sounded like it was coming from a closed room.
Tampa Police 911, what is the address of the emergency?
I was just trying to get strangled.
Okay, do you have a unit letter or number?
Unit.
Okay, and what's going on?
I was just trying to get strangled. But I just woke up from passing out.
Okay, I'm sorry, what happened?
I was strangled.
Okay, by who?
My mom.
I'm sorry, by who?
My mom.
Is she still there?
Yes.
How long ago did this happen?
This happened like 34 minutes ago. I just woke up.
Okay. Where is your mother now?
She's outside my room.
Just 4 minutes after the 911 call was disconnected, at 6:03 a.m., 2 Tampa Police Department units responded to the address Natavia provided. It was a single-story home in a quiet residential area in East Tampa. When officers arrived, they immediately noticed something was wrong.
I know you're in the home. Just come to the door.
Three, 5, 4. Did you guys attempt to call back? Because now the lights are out. I think I hear him screaming upstairs, but I can't tell.
A police officer heard noises coming from inside the house.
What's up, brother? Was it?
Turned it out, and then I couldn't tell if it was screaming upstairs or where it was.
Look, the couches are up on the wall. You see this? Like up here? See this? Yeah. Almost like, not barricaded, but you heard screaming? Yeah. Did you hear a scream for help or something?
I couldn't tell.
Police department!
I couldn't tell it was arguing.
Tampa police! Come downstairs! Tampa Police Department. Good morning.
He's on the home.
Everybody?
Okay. Can you come outside for me real quick, please?
For what?
The woman was quickly identified as Rotesa Sylvius, 38, the biological mother of Natavia Sanders.
Because we got a call for service here.
Not here.
Lady, don't play the game. You ain't gonna do this. Don't do this.
Grab her.
Ma'am, stop. Stop it. You're not gonna stop us from entering the house.
I didn't do that.
Lady, ma'am. Ma'am, open the door.
Stop.
31, come to the front. Ma'am, stop resisting us. Stop resisting us. We're here for a lawful reason, okay?
Here, got that?
Sit down.
Look on my Facebook.
Sit down here. Oh, here, you know what? Come up. Stand up, stand up.
You don't have to be aggressive.
No, do me a favor. Hey, stop. Hey, do me a favor. Just hang out with her. Where my car? I gotta go upstairs, man. In the car, please. Figure it out. Just keep an eye on this.
Immediately after Rotesa Sylvius was subdued and placed in the patrol car, the 3 remaining officers immediately entered the house.
Man, we got somebody on the floor, bro. She looks 607, bro.
Natavia Sanders was found lying motionless on the cold tile floor next to the sink. Her face was pale, her lips were bruised, her hands were clenched, and her cheeks were red and swollen.
How old is the oldest?
One officer checked her pulse, another called the ambulance. While waiting for the ambulance, they started CPR to keep her alive. Less than 3 minutes later, paramedics arrived, continued CPR, and placed her on life support. Natavia still had a weak pulse, but was completely unconscious.
Possibly choked out. Maybe a very faint pace.
All right, let them do their job.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them take over here.
Yeah.
Try to keep as many people out as we can, let fire do what they gotta do, and then we're gonna broke this out.
After being placed on a stretcher, Natavia was loaded into an ambulance and taken to Tampa General Hospital in critical condition. At Tampa General Hospital, one of the largest in the state of Florida, Natavia Sanders was rushed straight to the Trauma Intensive Care Unit, ICU. Code Blue was activated as soon as she arrived at 6:47 a.m. Despite intubation, intravenous fluids, and blood pressure medications, Natavia's condition showed no signs of improvement. She fell into a deep coma, completely dependent on a ventilator and vasopressors. For the next 2 days, the ICU team maintained her vital signs. But at 5:12 p.m. on August 25th, 2023, an electroencephalogram EEG confirmed no brain activity. The family was informed of the irreversible brain damage. The procedure to remove the ventilator was carried out with the consent of the doctors and the monitoring agency. Natavia Sanders breathed her last at 5:26 p.m. After Natavia Sanders died at Tampa General Hospital, her body was transferred to the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner for a forensic autopsy as part of the criminal investigation process. The medical examiner's report, signed by the chief medical examiner, stated, "The victim, an 18-year-old female, died from mechanical asphyxiation. While doctors worked to revive Natavia at Tampa General Hospital, the suspect, Rotesa Sylvius, remained in a patrol car outside her home. She appeared agitated, irritable, constantly speaking incoherently, and alternated between cooperative and combative behavior, forcing police to begin a preliminary interview at the scene."
Step out. Oh, my goodness. Step out, ma'am.
We're gonna. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
She combative?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Alright. Can we stop? Can we stop acting like this, please? So I can do your search? Brandon, I need you to, like, yeah.
Get one of them to come over here and say so as well.
Did she act like that while you were...
No, she was talking to us and had a rapport, and she started making something about being taking something. I forget exactly what she said. Something about
We'll just have fire.
Yeah.
So check her. Don't let her flow.
Put it back in.
Can't quit.
Come on.
struggling kid.
Young lady, what's your name?
Rotesa Sylvius.
And you live here? How long have you lived here?
A few months.
A few months? Okay, who do you live here with?
Me and my children.
Your children? The small children? Like the babies? I seen 1 or 2 little babies. What about the other person there?
No, I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids? How old are your kids? How old are they?
9, 3, and 4.
4? Okay. So who's here today with you?
Me and my 3 kids.
You and your 3 kids? Okay. The 3 and 4-year-old, were they upstairs? Okay. And then where's your 9-year-old?
They're all upstairs.
They're all upstairs?
We were all up there.
Okay.
We just got up and I was going to give them a bath.
Who's in the kitchen? Somebody's in the kitchen a little bit older than 9, though. They're not 9 years old.
I couldn't even tell you.
You couldn't even tell you?
I only have 3 kids.
Okay. Okay. All right, hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight.
Do you want to see the fire department? Do you want them to check you out?
I'm fine. I just want my kids.
She's fine.
I don't know what happened. Like,
You want me just to take vitals of her or something?
If you're talking to me, I didn't hear you.
Since fire's here, we have to just set eyes on her.
They can.
I mean, just check the box.
Yeah.
I'm just, whatever. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
And you feel like alright? We're just gonna have fire just look at you, make sure everything's good.
Say they got another one.
Okay. Thank you.
is this Black Hawk Down? Like, who are these people?
The police department, police and fire. Are you able to sit back? Look at you.
On the morning of August 23rd, 2023, after being arrested at the scene, Rotesa Sylvius was taken to the Hillsborough County Falkenberg Road Jail, handcuffed, uncooperative, and mildly resistant.
Who is that? Oh, you have 4 kids? Okay. What was that daughter's name?
Natavia Sanders.
Now, Rotesa tells the officer she has 4 kids and identifies Natavia as her eldest daughter, when she previously claimed to have, quote, no idea who was in her kitchen.
I'll actually leave her. If she doesn't want it, she won't. We're good.
I'm fine. Are y'all okay? Why are y'all here?
What's that?
If you could just look at her and make sure she's...
You don't want us to check you out?
No, I'm fine.
I got the influence already.
Everything's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, okay. We're going to walk over to the other car, okay? Are you able to walk?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're going to go to this
We're gonna go to this car over here. You're refusing to be seen? Okay.
Yeah, they can see one that I'm holding for her.
Stand right here. Face the car.
This one?
Yep.
You're good. Lift your hands up just a little bit. Send me the back comment. Not yet. They're, I think so, upstairs. Are you good?
At the time of her arrest, the sheriff's office could only rely on preliminary information from the scene and reports from officers. Because Natavia was still alive at the time, Rotesa could not immediately be charged with murder. Instead, she was provisionally charged with 2 counts: resisting a public official with violence for pushing, resisting, and attempting to close the door when the police were performing an emergency inspection, assault causing serious harm based on the initial clinical examination results, showing that the victim was suffocated and had signs of neck injury. Bail was set at $25,000, but due to the serious nature of the case and the suspect's lack of a stable place of work, lack of a lawyer, and signs of mental instability, the court decided to hold him without bond until the results of a forensic examination are available. 2 days later, on the afternoon of August 25, 2023, when the hospital confirmed Natavia Sanders' death and the coroner's report confirmed the cause of death, the Hillsborough County District Attorney's Office upgraded the charge to first-degree murder, the intentional, willful, and intentional act that causes the death of another person without the element of self-defense or accident. Under Florida criminal law, this charge carries a maximum penalty of life in prison without parole or the death penalty, depending on the outcome of the trial. An additional indictment was issued that night, making Rotesa the defendant in the murder case of her own daughter. Soon after the charge was upgraded to first-degree murder, Rotesa Sylvius made her first court appearance in Hillsborough County Criminal Court on August 28, 2023. During the preliminary hearing, the judge found that the defendant's behavior and speech showed signs of mental instability. Because the defendant showed signs of mental abnormality, the representative of the procuracy requested the court to issue a decision to request an assessment of criminal capacity to determine whether the defendant was capable of understanding the trial process and could cooperate with a lawyer to defend himself. This assessment follows a legal standard established by the United States Supreme Court, which states that a defendant should only be brought to trial if he or she understands the proceedings and is able to participate in protecting his or her legal rights. After being referred to a court-appointed psychiatric evaluation facility, Rotesa underwent 2 independent evaluations by forensic psychiatrists. The summary report submitted to the court stated, the defendant exhibited cognitive disorganization, incoherence in thought, mild paranoia, and an inability to cooperate in the preparation of a defense. On September 12, 2023, the judge declared, Rotesa Sylvius is presently incompetent to stand trial. Based on this ruling, she was transferred from the detention center to a secure psychiatric rehabilitation facility for treatment and cognitive rehabilitation, pursuant to Florida Penal Code Section 916.13. After nearly 4 months of mandatory treatment at a psychiatric rehabilitation facility, Rotesa Sylvius was assessed by medical professionals as having regained cognitive capacity and was fit to return to court. On January 18, 2024, she officially appeared in court on charges of first-degree murder. At Hillsborough County Criminal Court, the trial attracted the attention of the local media. In their presentation, the prosecution presented a recording of the 911 call from Natavia on the morning of August 23rd, photos of the scene and forensic report Rotesa's inconsistent testimony, refusing to admit that she had an older daughter living in the home, and especially the testimony of her 9-year-old child. The defense attorney did not deny the fatal event, but argued that Rotesa was not aware of his actions at the time of the crime and requested consideration of a charge of insanity-related manslaughter. However, the jury took less than 2 hours to deliberate and reach a verdict. Guilty first-degree murder. On February 2, 2024, the judge sentenced life in prison without parole, according to Florida criminal law for first-degree murder. Rotesa Sylvius was sent to the women's prison in Lowell, Florida, one of the state's high-security prisons, which houses the most serious inmates. What do you think of Natavia's action in calling 911 to report her mother? Was it a brave protest or a cry for help that has been ignored by society for too long? Leave a comment below. We want to hear your opinion.